Today I will explain a girl who disguises herself as a guy and secretly discovers her crush's feelings. Movie name, She's the Man. Please support me, sit back and relax, and don't forget to subscribe. Viola and Justin are playing at the beach. They kiss, and Justin compliments her on her soccer skills. He says she is better than half the guys at school. Later, Viola is with her soccer team. They head to the field when they discover it has been taken over by the lacrosse team. Apparently, the school cut the girls' soccer team because not enough people signed up. The girls approach the coach and ask if they can try out for the boys' team instead. He laughs at them. Justin and the boys' team overhear them and approach. They say that girls aren't as fast or strong as boys and can't compete at the same level as them. Viola confronts Justin since yesterday he said she was better than most of the boys. He lies and denies ever saying that. Viola breaks up with him and throws a ball at his head. She walks home upset. While on the way home, she is approached by Monique. She calls Viola Sebastian. Sebastian is Viola's brother. Monique jokes that, from the back, Viola and Sebastian look alike. When she gets home, Viola's mother surprises her with a dress. Viola hates the dress. She tells her mother about Justin and the soccer team, and retreats to Sebastian's room. She tells her brother that Monique was looking for him. He says that he is only dating her because she is hot and escapes out of his bedroom window. Sebastian is sneaking away to London for 2 weeks. His parents don't know about this, nor does the school. His mother thinks he is staying at her father's, and his father thinks he is staying at his mother's. He asks his sister to tell the school he is sick. Before leaving, Viola gets an idea. She goes to Paul and asks him to make her look like her brother. She wants to pretend to be him for a while. This way, she can play on the boys' soccer team and prove she is capable. She pulls the same trick as her brother, telling her mother that she is spending the next few weeks at her father's when she isn't. Paul helps transform her into Sebastian, and she goes into school. Viola goes into her dorm room and meets her roommates, Duke, Andrew, and Toby, who live next door. They wonder how old she is because she doesn't look like a man. She explains that she's skipped a couple of grades and that's why she looks young. At soccer tryouts, they play a game with shirts and skins. Unfortunately, Viola doesn't play well enough to make the core team. She gets a place on the bench with the other bad players. Afterwards, she gets sent to the headmaster's office. She wants to meet Sebastian and welcome him to their school. Initially, the other boys dislike Sebastian due to his strange and awkward behavior. She calls Paul for help again, and he comes up with a plan to get the guys to be friends with Sebastian. Paul gets multiple women to come up to Sebastian and flirt with him. Duke, Andrew, and Toby see this and want to be friends with him. Sebastian gets Olivia as a lab partner. She is a popular and attractive girl. Duke gets frustrated by this since he has a crush on Olivia. Sebastian agrees to put in a good word for Duke as long as he teaches her to be a better soccer player. The coach notices that Sebastian has improved and promotes him to the main team. One day, the head teacher notices Sebastian adjusting his wig. This makes Viola nervous as she thinks her cover is blown. But the head teacher just thinks Sebastian has male pattern baldness and comforts him. Viola's mother calls the dorm room to remind Sebastian about the carnival tomorrow. Sebastian and Viola promised that they would both be there. This creates a problem because Viola can't be two people at the same time. Also, her mother will recognize that she isn't actually Sebastian. She arrives at the carnival as Sebastian but runs away and changes back to herself. She bumps into Justin, and he wants to get back with her. Viola slaps him and assures him that it's over between them. Viola is volunteering at the kissing booth. Duke comes up and they kiss. Justin sees them and gets mad. The two guys fight and get kicked out of the carnival. Duke finds out that Viola is Sebastian's sister. He confesses to Sebastian that he likes Viola. He might move on from Olivia and ask Viola out instead. Viola is happy to hear this, as she secretly feels the same way about Duke. After spending time together as lab partners, Olivia now has a crush on Sebastian, but Sebastian has already told her that he's not interested. Olivia asks Duke out on a date to try and make Sebastian jealous. After Olivia shows interest in him to be with Viola, Duke abandons his crush on her. This annoys Viola, because she wanted to be with him. That night, when Duke and Olivia go on their date, Sebastian shows up with a girl to keep an eye on them. Things are now complicated. Viola is disguised as Sebastian. She has a crush on Duke and knows he is interested in her too. Olivia is flirting with Duke and playing with his feelings to try and make Sebastian jealous, but Sebastian isn't interested in Olivia because he is actually Viola, a girl. Viola is at a girls-only dinner. She follows Olivia into the bathroom and tries to convince her to break up with Duke. Olivia laughs and tells Viola her plan to make Sebastian jealous. Monique overhears her talking about Sebastian and gets angry. She thinks Sebastian is still her boyfriend. The three girls fight in the bathroom. Things get even more complicated when the real Sebastian returns from London a day early without telling Viola. He goes to school, and as soon as he leaves the cab, Olivia kisses him and tells him how she feels about him. Conveniently, she doesn't notice that he looks different. Duke sees this happen from a distance and feels betrayed. Viola still doesn't know about this and continues pretending to be Sebastian. When Duke confronts him about what happened, she's confused. The two argue, and Duke throws her out of the room. Later that night, the real Sebastian comes into the room while Duke is asleep and goes to bed. The next day, the school is playing a soccer match against Justin's school. Viola ends up oversleeping and misses the first half of the game. The real Sebastian has to play and has no idea what's happening. He gets his face painted, which explains why no one can tell he looks different. Duke and Justin both hate each other and want to win the game. The teams are described as rivals. The first half goes terribly. The real Sebastian has no idea what he's doing and doesn't play well. At halftime, Viola tells Sebastian everything. They switch places again, and the second half begins. 0-1. Things go slightly better for them when Duke scores a bicycle and puts his team in the lead. But Duke is still angry at Sebastian for kissing Olivia, so he refuses to cooperate with him on the field. He doesn't pass the ball and ignores Sebastian. This results in the other team tackling him and scoring. Even the scores. A fight erupts on the field between Justin and Duke. After the fight, Olivia rushes onto the field. Duke, Olivia, and the fake Sebastian argue. Viola comes clean and tells Duke what she has been doing for the past 2 weeks. She removes her shirt and shows everyone her chest balloons. Everyone is shocked, but Duke forgives her. The boys allow her to stay on the team, and Viola plays the remainder of the game herself. Viola gets fouled in the last seconds and gets to take the penalty kick. Justin taunts her, but she remains calm. He manages to save the penalty, but Viola scores off the rebound. Everyone celebrates. Viola introduces Olivia to the real Sebastian. However, Duke still feels betrayed. He is mad that Viola deceived him. To try and make things right, Viola invites Duke to a ball. While at the ball, it doesn't seem like Duke is going to show up. Instead of worrying, Viola decides to help Olivia get ready instead. Olivia is going to the ball with Sebastian. Paul feels bad for her and offers to take her to the ball instead. She denies his offer and goes for a walk. While walking, she bumps into Duke. He tells her that he has feelings for her, but he doesn't want her to lie to him again. Viola promises to be honest with him and they make up. Monique goes to the ball with Justin. Sebastian goes with Olivia, and Duke arrives with Viola. This movie ends here. Thanks for watching.